Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about some flowers and plants you can grow on Guam. Um, I got some seeds from Seed Savers Exchange because they have heirloom seeds. Um, and um, the first one, well, I mean, the first one out of the ones I have here, the seed packets I have, that I used up. The first one out of these um, that I grew is the Jazzy Mixture Zinnia, and this is what it looks like. It like um I don't know how to describe it. It has dark petals with like light colored edges, pretty much. And I can see what they mean by jazzy because it's like, it just has like a it's the dark colors for me that make me think, oh, it's jazzy. Oh, it says all that jazz off the bottom to describe it. But yeah, it's the jazzy I mean, it's the dark colors for me that make me think jazzy. Cause I don't know, like when you go to, well, I've been to like a jazz thing in New York, and it's like in a really dark room, and I don't know, but I don't know the specifics of why this is called a jazzy mixture. Besides the fact that maybe like the contrast of the edges, the light colored edges with the dark colors, kind of make you think, oh, like drama, jazz, like pretty sure it just means drama. Hence why it says all that jazz off the bottom. So, but oh, it actually has a description at the back. It says, I'll read it. It says, and I don't remember what you call like the scientific name, but its actual name was Zinnia hagiana. I don't know how to say it. It has two A's after the H. And the description is, as its name suggests, this variety is a visual standout. Even in the colorful world of zinnias, a kaleidoscope array of petal colors, yellow, cream, chestnut, and rosy red, make it a festive selection for bouquets, as well as garden beds and borders. Okay, so it's more because it's like colorful, I guess. It is colorful. Yeah, but they're all like matchy, because it's like they're not like a rainbow type of colorful palette. It's just like they still go like they go together. So, but they grew pretty well actually. Yeah, and I really like this. Zinnias work really well on Guam, and for pressing, they're a bit harder to press because the 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 bulb is it the I don't know if it's the bulb because I think the bulb is supposed to be the bottom, or it could be like um the middle of the flower too. Well, I'm just talking about the middle of the flower. Below that yellow thing right there, there's like a roundish like part that holds the seeds, and it's pretty thick, so it's harder to press. Um, yeah, but they grow super well on Guam, and not a lot of like non-native flowers do grow well on Guam. So, um, yeah. Luckily, this is an invasive species, so it's okay to grow here, and they're great pollinators because bees love zinnias here, from what I've seen. Um, okay, this one didn't work on Guam, but, well, it did have, I think most of the ones out of these that I tried to grow, like, at least had a sprout, but I couldn't either they actually just can't be grown on Guam, or I didn't like, I wasn't able to even try to make sure they actually did sprout. I did like the minimum effort for all of these. And so, but this is a drumstick. Um, it's called Marching to Its Own Beat. Well, that's just what the description says. But anyway, also called Billy Button, this perennial is native to New Zealand, Australia, and Tasmania. I try to pick flowers that could be grown in like, the highest numbered zones, okay? But technically on the map, they're like the lowest because we're closest to the equator in the US. So we have the highest number. But like I also try to see what could be grown in like Australia that could maybe be grown here because we're like kind of similar maybe in growing conditions. Maybe I don't. Okay, not completely, but I just kind of assume it could be maybe, but I still wanted to try. I didn't know this one was actually a native to New Zealand, Australia, and Tasmania. So yeah, I'm gonna try growing these again. But yeah, it says, but it brings its beauty to wherever it is grown. The brilliant 1-inch yellow spears borne on long, sturdy stems are striking not only in the garden, but also in fresh or dry bouquet. Yeah, this is why I chose them, because I've seen them in bouquets and I thought they looked really cute. Like, bouquets that like to have like wildflowers in them. Um, or like, I mean, I don't know if you would call them wildflowers, but like, wildflower looking bouquets. Anyways, yeah, well, but yeah, this one didn't work with the minimum effort on Guam. Okay, this one, Scarlet Magic Tassel Flower. This is what it looks like. I thought it could be grown on Guam just based off of how it looks, but it didn't work. So it didn't, I don't think it even sprouted, but like, there could have been other reasons why it didn't. I think it said that it could be grown in like the lower zones, but like, which is also why I chose it too. But like I think, but it didn't sprout for some reason. I think it may have sprouted. I don't remember, but it didn't really like bloom. So I'll have to try to regrow them. Okay, this one, Painted Tongue. I didn't choose it for its, like, I personally don't like how it looks, but I wanted to try pressing them for people who might like it. So, okay, it says this spectacular Chilean relative of the petunia, introduced in 1824, boasts branching 12 to 24 stems with 2-inch striped trumpet-shaped flowers in a wide range of almost metallic colors. Its scientific name is Salpiglossis sinuata, and it says Salpiglossis comes from two Greek words meaning trumpet and tongue, referring to the velvet-like blossoms, and it's annual. So, it actually did sprout on Guam, so that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know it was from Chile, but that's cool. Anyways, okay, this is the Persian carpet zinnia. It's really pretty. These also sprouted, obviously, because I said that zinnia is like, sprout really easily on Guam. But anyway, the scientific name is Zinnia x hagiana. The beautiful semi-double flowers in this mix range in color from mahogany and orange to gold and cream, with a few bicolored blossoms thrown in for good measure. They are excellent for cutting and mildew resistant. An All-America Selections winner in 1952, the variety was listed by many companies earlier in the 20th century as Mexican hybrids. Okay, interesting. Well, they're really pretty. I actually wanted to also do like flower printing on clothes with these because they're colorful. I don't know if they would have worked, but I was gonna try it at least. But yeah, I didn't get to because I was too scared to, because you have to work with like aluminum, and I was just scared about like working with that. But I'm gonna try it later. But yeah, these are pretty. And these are both the Persian carpet and the jazzy mixture are like tiny. They're like this, like the size of a quarter-ish, which is I mean kind of bigger, but like around there. Okay, next I try to grow the Tetramix Snapdragon. These are pretty. You see them in bouquets. Um, they did not grow pretty much. But I tried, and I might try again. It says old fashioned favorite. Oh, I didn't know that it was an old fashioned favorite. But yeah, I see them in bouquets a lot. So okay, this one grows really well. It's the Hopi Red Dye Amaranth. Um, I wanted to try growing it, like, because of its like functional properties, the dye part, and then you can also apparently eat them. I wasn't gonna try to eat them, but like maybe use it to dye stuff with. It grows so well on Guam, but I just like never got to the dye part, so I'll have to try again. But yeah, I don't have the seed packets for like the the resinias I grew. They're just red. I don't know what they were called, but they grow pretty big compared to the other zinnias I grew. And they were organic, but they grew really well. So I really like them a lot. Um, yeah, I mean it just makes me really happy to grow like flowers that bees love, because like bees are supposedly like dying, right? So you want to give give them the resources to be able to thrive. And I'm sure like the same thing applies to Guam. So um yeah, I mean, but yeah, anyways, this is just a packing slip from Seed Savers for like different vegetable seeds I got to grow like produce. The first one is a Genovese basil organic. It grows so well on Guam. You do have to like maintain it regularly with pruning so that you can have like the best tasting kind. Because even though it grows super well, even if you like neglect it, it'll grow like leaves that don't really taste good. It'll taste bitter or like bland. So yeah, but they grow so well, and it really does enhance like your food just to have fresh herbs, like and the next one I got lettuce, red bell pepper, and spinach. um the lettuce did grow, but like I didn't do what I needed to for it to grow like really well. Bell pepper, I don't remember. Like it never really sprouted, but it would have worked if I had tried harder, because I have grown other types of bell pepper before. And then the spinach, I think it grew a little actually. So, I just wanted to try it because produce on Guam is expensive. So like if I could grow it myself, like even better. But but yeah. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you today for about about the different plants I've grown and that you should try growing too. Um, and I'm gonna keep trying to grow different flowers, and I'll show you like um how they end up, and and I'll show you like how they look when they're pressed and stuff too if I get there. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and come back next time for some more information.